You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Hey everybody. So there's been some big updates to one of my favorite games that I've been playing. It's currently in early access, but it's still a great game regardless. This game. This game. This game is The Darkest Dungeon. It's a sideways scrolling, dungeon crawling, very Lovecraftian type game. These are my characters right here, these two guys. They just wrecked. You saw it in the intro. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. There's going to be a bunch of pop-up stuff, but I'll kind of explain it as I go. So
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
You select where you want to go on your map by clicking the ultimate destination. For example, this room is where I'm trying to go, and I'm using the WASD keys to control my guys.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
So he has a Dismas right here. He's got a couple of attacks he can do. If you look down here, the three white dots, they are the positions in the group that he can be in and still perform this attack. And the yellow dots are the targets when he's in those positions. So I'm just going to start out with a simple cut against this Brigand Cutthroat. And that put a bleed on him, which is damage over time. So he's going to bleed out, and he's going to take 2 damage every time he attacks.
Their formation is broken.
So this is a lot of random number generator type stuff, and it's gonna come back to bite me because Renyal just did a nice big crit. There are items that you click on. This right here is an optional item that if I had something in my inventory that I think could increase my chances to increase the loot, you put it here and it helps. Oftentimes it hurts.
Nothing unchecked.
Player death is permanent, and I will be trying to get a lot of my character. Wow, this is really nice. So they were surprised, so I get a surprise round, which is it's going to come back to haunt me eventually. But I will be naming a lot of my friends in this game after a couple of missions or so. But people die in this game a lot, so we'll just see how long you guys can survive. I've already got ideas for these first 2 guys, who their names are going to be. There was a major update, which is kind of what has... so he's attacking both of my guys right there. And again, both of my guys are being attacked.
Their cursed champion falls.
Yeah, so one of the major updates is now that now once you kill somebody, the corpse is in the way. So Rinyald here can only attack the front 2 people, so he actually won't be able to hit the guy in the back. That's what I got Dismas for. Do it.
A devastating blow.
So yeah, he's just gonna hack away these corpses. The turn is based off of your speed. That's kind of why he got to go twice, I guess. Yeah.
Continue the onslaught.
So there was some major updates. The corpses is kind of a new update. There is stress damage, which these little squares will fill up, and holy crap! Wow. This is a great start. For anybody who's playing the game, when you click on this bandit's trap chest. So don't open this because it's trapped. It's always trapped. You end up getting perks throughout this. Sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good. This one is a good one. So this Willed Adventurer is a particular area. So he gets 20% more resistant to stress, which is huge in the game because eventually you guys go crazy, and that's just as bad as dying. So there's this health meter and
Welcome
sanity
home,
meter.
such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
So one of the new updates, they implemented a whole new area that I've never been to, so this will be a lot of fun. This is kind of my town. I'm hopefully going to build it up. I'm just going to click on these kind of quick. Graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
As you can tell, not a nice setting.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So my
men, soldiers, and outlaws.
my early game strategy is heavily based off of the stagecoach. Every time you go on a mission, you get new recruits. So I'm going to take these guys, and I am going to put as much as I possibly can into my stagecoach. So now, instead of getting 2 guys every mission, I'm going to get 4 guys, which is enough to outfit an entire group. So if I wipe a group and they get destroyed, then I will at least have 4 new guys to go and have them get murdered. Wow, this game is really being nice to me. That's a single target heal, which is what I want. And this judgment is good because as long as they're in the back 2 slots, they can just hurt somebody, excuse me, and heal themselves, which is really nice. I need Plague Grenade and Blinding Gas for this guy. Good, we're good to go. I'm not sure, actually I've got an item here. Plus 10 dodge if torch is below, which is great for me because I am going to be... I don't remember how to equip this. There we go. Just figured it out. So I'm gonna I'm not always gonna run dark, but I am gonna do what's called the dark strategy, where in the dungeon, you'll see here in a little bit, the darker the light level is, the more loot you get.
Your work begins.
Man at Arms, I've never played him. He's a new class. Not particular to this update, it's just been a while since I played. Okay, so these are my people in the order that I want them to be in. We're gonna go. So now we're gonna outfit. And my standard loot roll is 8 food.
In blood.
You'll kind of see what all this does. 2 shovels, a key, and 2 holy waters. No torches. So we're going into the ruins. Here we go.
The fiends must be driven back. And
so my goal is to...
And the seat of our noble line.
My goal is to kill everyone in all of the rooms. So here are the rooms, and I'm going to go this direction first, cut back. And hopefully I'll get some scouting, which will be helpful. I'm not going to touch that crate, because hopefully it'll be darker by the time I see the crate again. And therefore I'll get more... See, Rinyal just got a little stressed out. You just get stressed by being in a dungeon, in a creepy, awful place. That was a big battle right off the bat. These 2 people in the back, they do stress damage, so they're gonna be kind of my targets. I went for the guy in the very back because he's got 10 health. Divine Judgment. Bam!
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so I need to try to blind the person in the back. And she dodged. Sucks. She's got a really... Okay, so stressful incantation. Does 1 health damage, but did 15 stress damage. God, the guy with the sword, that's right.
Confidence surges.
Sorry, I'm playing this a little fast, but hopefully you'll pick up on what I'm doing here in a little bit. So the torchlight is going down, which gives... I get more stress. The monsters have more accuracy and more damage, and the heroes have a higher chance of being surprised. But I get increased loot and player crits, which is a big deal. So if I can blind this Yahoo in the back, that'd be great. The corpse, of course, resisted it. So now I need to get all of these corpses. So he's gonna take 2 more damage at least. So I need to go ahead and heal him. Plate grenade. So that's going to do damage over time. 3 damage. There you go. Bam.
Unforeseen.
So this is my loot here. So this is one of those instances where you open a chest, and this family heirloom chest, if you put a key inside of it, you get more loot than normal. And it's important to note whoever you have, like he's the one that opened the chest. Because I had him selected. So that was one of the skirmish battles that I needed to complete my quest. I'm gonna ignore that. Or not. I might have misclicked on that, but it worked out, so can't complain. So the light level is going more and more. Oh, control shift to snuff out the torch. So I did that on purpose, which made the game harder.
And boogeymen.
Of course he got hit with stress, so that's all random. There's certain things that you can do. So I'm already hungry, which is going to take up 4 of my food and heal up my guys. If you don't have food while they're in the dungeon and they have to starve, it goes bad. It goes poorly. Not saying I'm great at this game, but that's kind of been my strategy, is when things are dark. So this crate, if I had opened it the first time I saw it, it would have given me less loot than it did now. Looks like, so these purple squares right here, these are traps. And I do have a rogue with me. It's Dismos here. Good, disarmed it. Pack. Dang, getting stuff. This is good. Yeah, so I don't know if they changed out how loot works or anything like that. But there were complaints that the game was too hard after a couple of updates. So normally it just gives you a torch, but since it's dark, it gave me this anti-venom as well. Which is when you get hit with blight, things like that. Unyielding, so he just grabbed a positive perk. So things are going in my favor, which is not good, which means like here in a little while. Yep, so now I'm surprised. So they get a surprise round and my people are out of position, but this is good. Hopefully he can pull, at least blind 2 people and screw them over for their surprise round. Yes, awesome. So he's gonna need to be up front. She's gonna have to switch. But if I move him, he can't attack. So he's just gonna do a shot. The old she bitch. Here we go. Oh, yes, damn it. So much blood. Hand of Light, what does this do? Plus 15 damage against Unholy. That's pretty good, but I need her working back so she can heal. And this guy is going to have them read some books! I believe that's a stun if that works. Yeah, he resisted the stun, good. But he needs healing bad. I don't think, see, I think they're resistant. Yeah, they're 40% resistant to stun. So I'm going to go ahead and have him just plague. Because now they're going to take 3 rounds of damage for the next 3 rounds. Oh, shit.
Unbalanced.
Come on now. Oh, she still can't heal? Oh, that's not good. She needs to be healing that dude like right now. Read my book. Oh shit. You may die. Yep, probably gonna die if she doesn't resist. Okay, so what that would have done is that probably would have pulled her to the front, and she can only heal if she's in the back 2 slots. And he can't do anything, son of a bitch. Oh, this game, it's gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna die probably. But that's what happens. So she's gonna die on her next turn. I don't want to shoot her. And now he's probably gonna die on his next. Nope. I need you to do something good here, bro. She's got a switch, man. She hasn't been able to heal this whole time. That's real bad. Oh no. So they're both gonna die. Battlefield medicine, cure bleed, cure blight. Oh, you can crit heal now. That's great. I did not know that. So these 2 guys should die on their next turn.
Hope blossoms.
Dead.
Slowly, gently.
One more.
This is how a life is taken. A death by inches.
So I'm getting some really good loot. And the quest is complete. I got lucky, man. So what is this? Eldritch Altar. I wonder what happens if I try to put some holy water on the Eldritch Altar. Dismas, you're up, brother. Okay, so he had a quirk, and now it's been removed. Wow, that was really good. All right, let's go. Let's go.
More moans return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Yeah, that's Darkest Dungeon. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. I'll do a little more explaining later on. So this means right here they all got XP, which they're leveling up, and so he got soft, so he's got minus 5% HP, but he also got Clodder, so he's going to be resistant to bleed, which almost killed him earlier, which is interesting. Claustrophobia, severe fear of small enclosed spaces. I don't know what that actually does. I mean, I know what this means, but I don't know what it does for in-game. Guilty conscience. I'm not sure how that affects players in-game either. So their stress does carry over to battle.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So you can see that Rinyal, Dismas, they did pretty good. These two guys right here, man, their names are going to have to change. They did not do so great. But good thing that it unlocked a couple of new places. The Abbey, which is stress relief.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
And the Tavern, which is also stress relief. This guy, he just floats around and takes up spots. So if there was only one, if the guy was like an alcoholic and the only thing he would do would drink, I wouldn't be able to heal that person because he's occupying it right now. But yeah, that's the darkest dungeon. Come back from Moa. See you guys later. Have a good one.